Man of God, I have a problem with lumbar. The discs are bulging and they're causing my hands to numb and my feet to numb. I have depression. I have difficulty in breathing. Since I was a baby, I used to have a chronic pneumonia, and this pneumonia has never gone. Up to now, I have to use inhalers for me to be able to breathe. When I go to a hospital, they tell me I don't have asthma, but my chest is making a lot of noise. Like at night, I cannot sleep. I'm short of breath. Since I was a baby, actually, I was a sickly baby, and even I understand my dad and saint is not expecting me to survive. So I have to use these inhalers. Actually, I was given this one as an emergency. I have to carry all the time. In case I'm not breathing well, I have to use it anywhere I am. It's an emergency one. These are my medical report confirmed. This is for spinal spondylosis and disc bulging, which are causing numbness in my hands and feet.
Right now, the man of God is stretching his hand in prayer for Sister Consolata Gatwiri from Kenya.
Magnum Jesus. Behave.
Healing is going on for her in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Lady Consolata is rising up to her freedom. In Jesus' name. He's now shaking her back, stretching her body. Hallelujah! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Son of the living God.
She can bend.
Wow. Thank you, Lord. Thank
Thank
you, Jesus. Thank you, man of God.
Clap for Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus, for this miracle. Thank you, Holy Spirit.
How's your breathing now?
Nothing. I'm very clear. Wow. Thank you, Jesus.
Put your hands
If I
together.
did like that before, I'll start coughing. No, I'm not coughing. If I did like that, I'll cough badly.
Clap your hands for Jesus. He has done it for Lady Consolata.
Your issue of the breathing, it is that the place where you were staying, where you were born, that place at times it turned to be cold.
Yes, man of God.
And there was kind of, let me call it a river.
Which, brethren, the lady is amazed.
True. That's very true, man of God.
What? Man of God, what you're saying is true. The river just passed
Just
next to our...
next to your house.
Yes.
And your house was here, and that is the river.
Yes, man of God. Man of God. Ah.
Or else it could rain and the breezes, cold breezes, come and enter the house.
Yes.
That's very true, man of God.
Man of God, what you have said is true. Our land was just next the river. It is the river, then our neighbor. And it was a big river. Sometimes when it's raining, it's crazy river, a big one.
So it was those conditions that caused you this breathing problem.
Yes, man of God, now I can understand. I didn't know what was the problem all through.
That was the cause. Because a lot of dirt, garbage, could run through the river.
Yes, man of God. And of course, we are going to fetch water from the same river sometimes. Even my grandmother, the one I'm named after, because she was living near the river, she had the same problem of chest problem.
So this is the issue.
Kati eno y'ensonga.
And before the river over there,
Era nga tonnatuuka ku mugga oludda luli.
there is kind of a town.
Waliyo engeri y'akabuga.
Very true, man of God.
Kituufu nnyo.
That's our village town.
To be very honest with you, man of God, maybe even today is my first time even to say Jesus, because I never believed in anything. I was just wondering even how the Bible looks like. From right now, preview me, you see me many times.
Musajja wa Katonda nze nali saatulanga na kulinnya Yesu Bayibuli nga ngiraba nti simanyi na bigirimu kuva mbuto naye kati kkiriza kye nkubuulira ojja kundaba emirundi mingi wano.
When did you believe?
Ddi lwe wakkiriza
Without experiment,
awatali kugezesa
how do you get experience?
ofuna otya obumanyirivu?
These are the questions.
Bino bye bibuuzo.
You say, my brother doesn't believe, doesn't go to church.
Ogambye mwannyinaze takkiriza tagenda mu kkanisa.
Who told you?
Ani yakugamba?
He needed his own experience.
Abadde yeetaaga okubaako ekikye ky'ayitamu okufuna obumanyirivu.
But he couldn't get without experiment.
Naye abali tasobola kukifuna awatali kugezesa.
Don't charge him, don't accuse him.
Tomuvunaana.
He's a knowledgeable man.
Musajja mugezi amanyi kyakola.
It is that you people, your parents, got some difficulties.
Kiri nti bantu mmwe bazadde bamwe baafunamu obuzibuzibu.
How do you know?
Kitegedde otya?
I know you from Jesus.
Kumanyi okuva eri Yesu.
Because Jesus know you,
Kubanga Yesu akumanyi,
he is now telling me who you are.
kati ambuulira ki ky'oli.
Your parents got hard times,
Bazadde bamwe baafuna ebiseera ebizibu.
and this is where the boy got confused.
Era wano omulenzi kwe yava okutabukatabuka.
What man of God is saying is true. Actually, our parents divorced when I was 12 years. I'm the firstborn in the family. So what man of God is saying is very true, because we went through very serious
Problem
difficulties.
started when he was 4 years.
Obuzibu bwatandika ng'omwana ono wa myaka 4.
Yes, man of God.
Ye musajja wa Katonda.
He experienced hard times
Yayita mu biseera ebizibu ennyo.
and kind of rejection.
Kwegamba nga kulinga kugaanibwa.
And say, what is this world?
N'agamba ensi eno erimu makulu ki?
Oh God.
Ayi Katonda.
He began fearing people.
N'atandika okutya abantu.
It's true.
Kituufu.
While we are moving, I'll remind you Mbugua.
Bwe tunaba tugenda mu maaso nja kujjukiza Mbuguwa.
Yeah, I know a man called Pogua.
Niyo omusajja
That's
ayitibwa
our
Mbuguwa.
step brother is Mbugua Rollins. Our step brother, the one my dad has in Nakuru.
Muganda waffe taata bwe yazaala e Nakuru mu maama omulala ayitibwa Mbuguwa.
Mia's their first sister, who now was left with them when our parents parted ways. My dad went to that mother to Mbogwa now and gave birth to that step brother of ours called Mbogwa in another town. Because when they parted ways, my mom went her way, my father went her way, and then as man of God has said, I can confirm we had very difficult times. This boy here is very clever, as the man of God has said, very gifted. But because of those difficulties in life, we are limited.
And we shall not forget those days.
Era tetujja kwerabira nnaku ezo.
Could I call her a woman now?
Muyite mukazi kati.
And the name sounds Mary. She cunningly entered the home.
Mu ngeri y'olugezigezi yayingira mu maka gammwe.
No,
There
man
was,
of God, our
we have two
stepmother.
Marys in the family. Auntie, and the other one is our stepmom.
The brown one.
Omweru,
Stepmom.
It's our stepmom.
maama waffe omuto, muka kitaffe.
She is our stepmom.
Ye maama waffe omuto, muka kitaffe.
Man of God, what you have said is true, that Mary was actually the genesis of our problems. When my dad started affairs with Mary, that's when they parted with my mom. My mom was the first wife.
That is when the problem came from.
Kubanga awo obuzibu bwe bwava,
True man of God.
Everything was devastated.
buli kimu kyonna ne
Yes.
kisasika.
using the school issue.
ng'akozesa ensonga y'essomero.
Man of God, about the school issue, it's very deep. When this Mary, our stepmom, came to our home, in the village, we used to have a big house and small house. We were told to move to a small house, which was the kitchen. My mother's children were 6 of us. Then we left the big house to her. Then that's where our school got affected in primary school, because that's why you are talking about the school. We started getting affected because she was refusing to give us food and tell us to go and do the farming if we want to eat. Man of God, what you are saying, you're confirming everything. It's like you are living with us there.
Man of God, I think you're one of our brothers or something, because you know everything about us. Maybe you grew up together with us in the village or something.
And I remember him in the long shirt and the small short.
True story. True story, man of God. That short issue is not even a very long time. Actually, today and yesterday is the first time I put a trouser. All my life, for the last 10 years, I've been on short and shirt.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde ekituufu ate njagala okikakasa nti akapale ako si kadda n'ebbanga lino lyonna mbadde nga nyambala mpale nnyimpi, leero gwe gusoose okwambala ku mpale empanvu nga nzija wano mu kkanisa.
You know me. Trust me, you know me.
Kukakasa omanyi.
You know me very well.
Omanyi bulungi nnyo.
When you people coming,
bwe mwabadde mujja,
your sister said, what Satan is this?
mwannyoko n'agamba sitaani nabakyono
To block us not to reach that man.
okutuziyiza okutuuka ku musajja wa Katonda.
How are we going to transport ourselves
Tunaasobola tutya okwetambuza
to Kampala?
okutuuka e Kampala?
If we hire a vehicle,
Bwe tupangisa emmotoka,
it is very expensive.
essente nnyingi nnyo.
What can we do?
Tukole tutya?
This transport.
Ebyentambula bino,
Oh God.
Katonda waffe.
Man of God, what you have said is true. I told my brother he should be very careful with his ancestors. It's like they don't want us to go to Man of God. We were trying to get the money to come here. It was a real problem. Him, he didn't have anything completely. And we came in faith without money. But when we reached here in Kampala, somebody sent me some money.
To confirm on that one, last week when my sister told me there's a man of God here in Kampala, I tried to reach to one of my sisters who are financially able in Nairobi. I told her, next week I want to go for prayer meeting in Kampala. She asked me, you're joking. Why do you want to go to Kampala? Why do you want to leave your shop? I asked her, sister, I've been having this shop for 10 years, but I cannot buy a pair of shoes. All I see is I get some money, paid it. Like now there are people sitting on my door who want to kill me because I've not paid for their surprise. Why would I stay here? I'd rather close the shop, go to the man of God, maybe we'll get deliverance from there.
We shall talk about the wife issue.
Twogere ku nsonga y'omukyala.
It's a tricky issue, man of God.
Because this is a very big issue.
Kubanga eno nsonga nene nnyo.
It's a very big issue, man of God. We've gotten married several times, but I don't even have a single wife today.
Because this has been a big trouble to you.
Kubanga guno gubadde mutawaana munene gy'oli.
Even you.
Naawe.
Yes, man of God.
Because you have tried your level best.
Kubanga ogezezzaako nnyo nga bw'osobola.
Even these light-skinned people.
Ne bano abantu.
Yes, man of God. We have tried so many marriages, relationships, and they break at the second year or third year, exactly at the month of August.
We shall go back to the lady called Julia.
Tujja kuddayo ku mukazi ayitibwa Julia.
Julia?
I don't know what you mean to me.
Why should I care what people say? They don't know.
Man of God, what you have said is true. This is my daughter Church. You can see it. She is called Julia, and she was killed 3 years ago by the boyfriend. And even the one who is older than this was about to be killed by the boyfriend last year too. the police and to break the door to save my daughter.
I just believe in Jesus Christ.
nzikiririza mu yesu
Because,
kristo
today I've witnessed things that I never thought exist in this world.
leero ndabye ebintu bye nali simanyi gye biri mu nsi
I've
muno
just witnessed things that I never thought are real. I always thought it's illusions and I always thought it lies.
ndabye
But
ebintu
for
bye
now,
nali simanyi.
I can testify that I believe in Jesus Christ. 3 years ago, when my sister called me, he told me that my nephew had been murdered by the boyfriend. I just told her I'm not coming for the funeral. Because if I come, I'll look for that man and I'll kill him.
musajja wa katonda myaka esatu egiyise mwanyinaze
Because this was our best kid in our family, most educated, most loved. I just decided not to attend that burial because of the pain that I went through.
mwanyinaze bwe yankubira essimu myaka
But
esatu
from now on, man of God, I forgive that man. I'm not
Thank
going
you.
to kill him.
Thank you very much.
mwebale nnyo
All what I'm going to do, if I see him anywhere, I'll make sure that I bring him here.
The problem,
obuzibu
the cause.
naye ensibuko